Hello, hello. It is day 30 of our 90-day social media run. We're a third of the way through. So exciting. I'm Carla Italiano coming to you from the Savannah, Georgia area. And today we're continuing our week on converting. So converting is converting a stranger to a friend to a prospect, prospect to a customer to a team member, any of the above, or something in that realm. So that all the work we've been learning about in this run about creating content and engaging in conversations, connecting with new people, and eventually converting, then how do we do that? So today's specific point is 4 questions that you can ask during your conversation. Again, just before sending the video, similar to what we talked about yesterday, that can help your conversions go up 3 times. So 3 times the closing rate for adding these questions in. And something that we learned about is the gap, which makes sense logically. The gap is basically where you want to be to where you are now to where you want to be. And the distance between that is the gap. And something that's really interesting in sales, in network marketing, and a lot of different venues and platforms, you point out people don't often try to close the gap, they try to fill it. Close and give the solutions before we really understand what can close the gap for them. And so asking these questions helps to do it. And I think I do some of these naturally and probably just pick it up over time. But the dare is to actually do these questions within a conversation. And kind of the double dare, if you want to go for it, is to do it on video. Do a video call, a Zoom, a Skype, whatever, a FaceTime that you want to use, which can be interesting with a stranger. And especially if you yourself have a high ticket value item, for example, something $2,000 or more, it's pretty much required to have some kind of a face-to-face, either in person or on Zoom call to close that. It's less likely somebody's going to click a link and order something above that price point, but still valuable for every price point and every sale, because we're all about supporting people in their own goals, right? So how do we close the gap instead of filling it? So gap, by the way, can be filled or closed, I should say. If I alternate those 2 words, I'm sorry, but the right way, if we're going to close the gap for ourselves or somebody else, we do it through setting goals, taking action, and people. Goals, action, people. GAP, gap. That's how we fill it. And so how you close the gap with prospects is to ask these questions. So if you remember the process before, I still have it on my board from yesterday, right? So we are connecting through groups, through our own posts and contents, having conversations, asking the question, which is, hey, Bob, curiously, we'd be open to looking information about this game-changing way to make money through social media. If not, no worries, just thought I'd ask. Okay, when they say yes, you send them a tool, a video. But before doing that, we talked about yesterday inserting the qualifying question about, I'll send it today. You're for sure watch it tomorrow. Does that sound fair? Right. So that was yesterday's question. So today we're going to insert there, but it's going to be a conversation. So you're going to say, when they say yes at this point, then we're going to say, great, that's solid gold. I can't wait to send you this information. Before I send it, I'm going to ask, can I ask you 4 quick questions? We want to make sure that this is a good fit for you, that you're a good fit for this. And these are 4 questions. So the first one is basically, where are you? Where are you in your weight loss goal? Where are you in making money online? Where are you in your income? Where are you in your whatever solution you're presenting? Where are you in that specific goal right now? That leads into question number 2. Where do you want to be a year from now? What would you like your weight to be a year from now? How much money would you like to be generating online a year from now? What would you like the result to be? The third question is, what have you done before? Like, if a weight loss goal, which is kind of my area, and so I ask this a lot, what have you done? What are you doing now? Or what have you done before? Oh, what haven't I done? I did this and this and this and this and this. It worked, it didn't last, or it didn't work at all, or I didn't enjoy it, whatever the case. And then the fourth is asking, are you open to my solution? Now, this feels a little repetitive because we've, in a sense, asked this before. That's why we're having this conversation in the first place. But by asking it again and getting their buy in again, this is part of that process that leads to that 3 times closing rate, 300% increase in closing rate. Um, so ask the question. So again, the 4 questions are: where are you? Where do you want to be? What have you done before? And are you open to my solution? Right. So the dare is to do this with one person today or in the next 24 hours before the class tomorrow. And a cool point is that a lot of this is about building trust, and it's about being hard in the qualifyings to make the close easy. When we talked about that yesterday, the harder you qualify, the easier the close. Over time, as you, as we build our brand creates that sense of trust and that qualifying structure. So it'll be less important to go through all of these questions in the process. So somebody, if you think people who have, massive brand online already, they are integrating a lot of these questions into their reels, into their stories, into their lives. And so it's a way to qualify people in advance before they get started with you. So anyway, love this so much. Remember, another key is to know your avatar, who you're looking to serve, and what is their pain point. And that way, when you're speaking on your social media, you can speak directly to the people that you're aiming to help. So thanks for tuning in. I will see you tomorrow.